In a column for the conservative bulwark, White House correspondent Brian Karem expressed disgust with Donald Trump's press secretary Kayleigh McEnany for wasting reporters' time with either non-answers or blatant lying on Thursday, and cited 3 instances of what he called lazy lies. On Thursday, McEnany kicked off her talk with reporters by running a clip of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, DCA, getting her hair done before taking questions from the assembled reporters. Advertisement. According to Karem, what followed was convenient examples of why Donald Trump is not fit to serve as President of the United States, with the White House press briefing offering up 3 on a platter. First on his list was the press secretary trying to spin the president's threat to withhold funds from cities experiencing unrest, with McEnany calling the threat a presidential attempt to incentivize mayors, and Karem countering, that is, if they're under the threat of losing federal funds then they'll do what Trump wants. This fits the dictionary definition of extortion, and shows that the president obviously hasn't learned his lesson from the quid pro quo behavior with Ukraine that got him impeached. Next on the list was the White House spokesperson's attempt to not address Trump's mysterious visit to Walter Reed Hospital last year, ostensibly for a physical, with the president making subsequent tweets that have cast even more doubt about what actually happened that day. Questions surfaced again this week following reports that Trump may have lied about the reason for his visit to Walter Reed. That followed several public appearances where Trump appeared in questionable health. In response to those reports, Trump sent out a tweet denying he had had mini strokes, Karem wrote. He also changed his story and claimed, contrary to everything he and his staff had repeatedly been saying since last November, that the 2019 visit to Walter Reed was the end of his physical, not the beginning. According to Karem, Peter Alexander tried to get an answer from McEnany, but she blundered through one excuse after another before finally saying that she wasn't going to indulge media conspiracy theories. All Alexander wanted was clarification, all he got was obfuscation. Advertisement. Lastly, he notes, McEnany lied in defense of Trump's proposal that GOP voters in North Carolina should vote twice to expose voter fraud. McEnany tried to parry, and then tried to deny, and finally she got Carl off the topic and tried to tell everyone that Trump is for the rule of law, but if someone voted by mail and they showed up to vote and a poll worker couldn't guarantee they had voted, then the voter should vote again. But the bottom line is that it's illegal to knowingly vote twice in an election, and in many places it's also illegal to encourage such behavior, Karem wrote, before adding that when he tried to press Trump's spokesperson on her assertion, she turned on her heel and walked away. McEnany walked away. She wouldn't even address it. It is a legitimate question. It deserves an answer. Donald Trump is not fit for office and his press secretary isn't fit to serve. They are encouraging lawlessness, not the rule of law, he wrote before getting in one final dig at McEnany. Advertisement. At her first press briefing, Trump's press secretary said she'd never lie to the American people. That was her first lie. There have been a steady stream of them ever since, he concluded. Enjoy good journalism. Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we here at Raw Story believe in the power of progressive journalism. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and legal efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. And unlike other news outlets, we've decided to make our original content free. But we need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent, unbinged from corporate overlords. We fight to ensure no one is forgotten. We need your support in this difficult time. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Click to donate by check. Value Raw Story? Then let us make a small request. The COVID crisis has cut advertising rates in half, and we need your help. Like you, we believe in the power of progressive journalism, and we're investing in investigative reporting as other publications give it the axe. Raw Story readers power David K. Johnston's DC report, which we've expanded to keep watch in Washington. We've exposed billionaire tax evasion and uncovered White House efforts to poison our water. We've revealed financial scams that prey on veterans, and efforts to harm workers exploited by abusive bosses. We need your support to do what we do. Raw Story is independent. You won't find mainstream media bias here. Every reader contribution, whatever the amount, makes a tremendous difference. Invest with us in the future. Make a one-time contribution to Raw Story Investigates, or click here to become a subscriber. Thank you. Report typos and corrections to email protected. Let's block ads.
Show your love for him. Click the link in description. Thanks for watching.